Some dog behaviors are so strange that even the most experienced owners have no idea what they actually mean. Why do they spin forever before pooping, bark at their own reflection, or roll in the worst possible smells? If your dog has ever done any of these things, there's a real reason behind it, and today you will finally understand what they're trying to tell you. In this video, we're breaking down the 10 strangest dog behaviors and revealing the surprising meaning behind each one. Stay until the end, because the last behavior is both the weirdest and the most emotional. 1. Searching for the perfect poop spot. Every dog owner knows the struggle. You take your dog outside, and instead of doing their business, they spin, pause, sniff, spin again, change directions, then repeat the whole ritual. It looks dramatic, but there is real science behind it. Studies suggest that many dogs try to align their bodies along the north-south axis of the Earth's magnetic field before pooping. On top of that, they're checking for safety, scents from other dogs, and hidden threats. What feels like an unnecessary delay is actually instinct at work. The next time your dog takes forever, remember, they're not being difficult. They're being precise. 2. Barking at their own reflection. When a dog suddenly freezes, stares into a mirror, and starts barking like they've seen a ghost, it looks funny. But from their perspective, the other dog in the glass is a real intruder copying every move. Most dogs don't recognize themselves in mirrors because self-awareness is different for them. They rely more on scent than sight, so a silent, smell-less dog feels suspicious and confusing. Some try to warn it off. Others try to play. A few even get frustrated that it won't respond. Over time, most dogs learn to ignore mirrors, but those first reactions reveal a lot about how they process the world. Before we go on, if you love dogs, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to join our community of dog lovers. 3. Sniffing other dogs' butts. It might be the strangest greeting in the animal kingdom, but for dogs, butt sniffing is the equivalent of a detailed introduction. Their noses can pick up information humans can't even imagine. In a single sniff, a dog can learn another dog's sex, diet, health, emotional state, and even whether they've met before. It's not rude to them. It's efficient communication. This is why your dog often goes straight for the rear instead of the face. That area contains glands that release the strongest chemical signals. So while it looks bizarre to us, to dogs, it's simply their version of nice to meet you. 4. Howling at sirens. When a fire truck or ambulance passes by and your dog suddenly lifts their head and howls, it can feel dramatic, even alarming. But they're not scared of the noise. They're responding to it. Sirens share a similar pitch to the long-distance calls that wolves and wild dogs use to communicate with their pack. So when your dog hears a siren, their instinct says, "Another dog is calling. I need to answer." Some dogs howl to signal their presence, others to join in, and a few simply mimic the sound out of excitement. It's ancient behavior, echoing instincts far older than domestication. 5. Rolling in the worst possible smells. You give your dog a bath, make them clean and fresh, and 5 minutes later, they find the smelliest patch of grass or something even worse and roll in it like it's the best spa treatment ever. As disgusting as it is, this behavior has deep roots. In the wild, rolling in strong scents helped dogs mask their natural smell, making it harder for predators or prey to detect them. Today, even domesticated dogs still feel this instinct. Some do it to communicate scent information back to their pack. Others just seem to enjoy the sensory overload. Either way, it's instinct talking, not mischief. 6. Scooting across the floor. When a dog drags their rear across the floor, it usually gets a laugh, but it's rarely something to ignore. Scooting is almost always a sign of discomfort. It can be caused by irritated anal glands, mild infections, allergies, or even something as simple as debris stuck in their fur. Your dog isn't trying to be funny. They're trying to relieve pressure or itchiness they can't reach on their own. If the behavior is occasional, a quick check is enough. But if it becomes frequent, it's a signal to visit the vet. Scooting is their way of saying, "Something hurts. Please help." 7. Humping even when neutered. Few behaviors are as embarrassing as when your dog suddenly starts humping a pillow, a toy, another dog, or, worst of all, a guest. But despite what many people think, humping is not always sexual. Even neutered dogs do it. In many cases, it's a release of excitement or pent-up energy. Some dogs hump when they're overstimulated during play. Others do it as a way to cope with anxiety or to seek attention. And yes, in certain situations, it can be a display of dominance. The key is context. Redirecting them with a toy or a calm command usually stops the behavior quickly and prevents repeat performances. 8. Running in their sleep. When your dog starts twitching, kicking, or running while fast asleep, it can look strange or even worrying. But in most cases, this behavior is completely normal. Dogs dream just like we do. And during the REM stage of sleep, their brains replay memories, practice behaviors, and process emotions. Those rapid leg movements are simply their body responding to whatever is happening in the dream. Some dogs dream about chasing, playing, or exploring. Others vocalize softly or paddle their paws. The only time to worry is if they can't wake up easily or show stiff rhythmic movements. Otherwise, your dog is just living an adventure in dreamland. 9. Spinning in circles before lying down. Watching a dog walk in circles again and again before finally settling can look silly. But this habit is ancient. Wild dogs used to trample grass and debris to create a safer, softer sleeping spot. Instincts like that do not disappear easily. Even on a perfect dog bed, many pets still perform this little ritual. Circling helps them check the environment, release tension, and find the exact angle that feels right. Some dogs even use it as a quick safety scan before resting. If your dog does extra laps, it's not confusion. It's a built-in survival instinct still running in the background. 10. Barking desperately when you leave. When you pick up your keys or head toward the door, and your dog suddenly starts barking, whining, or pacing, it can feel dramatic. But this reaction often comes from something deeper than simple confusion. Many dogs experience separation anxiety, a strong emotional response triggered by the fear of being left alone. Dogs are pack-oriented, and when their favorite human leaves, they worry you might not return. That burst of barking is their way of saying, "Don't go. I'm not ready to be alone." Building routines, offering calm goodbyes, and reducing excitement before departures can help your dog feel safer and more secure. Now I want to hear from you. Out of all these strange behaviors, which one does your dog do the most often? And which one surprised you the most after hearing the real reason behind it? Share your answer in the comments. And before you go, check out our latest video to keep discovering interesting facts about the amazing world of dogs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the comments and in the next video.